If we don't get where and how we produce food right, we can turn out the lights and go home. So that's kind of where we're headed with this. Everybody who cares about how a product is produced usually cares about it because of the big impacts. And the big impacts don't come from the better producers. They come from the worst producers. So the tool that we invented actually rewards the better producers, but it doesn't actually change the rest. And so what we've decided now is that we really need to focus on the bottom. We've got to move the bottom. And the bottom 25% of producers of any commodity cause about 50% of the impacts and produce about 10% of the product. So if we want to double production, you focus on the bottom, not the top. If you want to reduce environmental impact, you focus on the bottom, not the top. The other thing that's backing this up now, though, is that we're beginning to do the kind of business case analyses of producers that are certified versus producers that aren't. And what we're finding is that certified producers are more efficient and they make more money. They don't necessarily produce more, but they have higher net profits. One of our strategies has always been to take choice away from consumers. I know that sounds odd, but basically our point is that consumers shouldn't have a choice about sustainability. All the choices on the shelf should be sustainable. And the way to do that is to get companies to only buy sustainable raw materials. By 2050, we need to double net food availability. We think that we're going to get only so far with genetics. We can do a lot, but we're only going to get so far. We need to increase technology and different kinds of technology around irrigation, around other things. We need to increase efficiency. We need to rehabilitate degraded and underperforming land to take pressure off of natural habitat. We also need to change our waste. We need to reduce waste of food. It's a third of all food, and we need to think about consumption. Some places need to consume more, others need to consume less. What Ireland is doing with regard to Board B and the commitment towards certification. What it means is that you start measuring what matters, you require third-party verification of that measurement, and you get producers started on a stepwise approach towards continuous improvement. This country, Ireland, and its producers have agreed to reduce the key impacts of production for all the products that they export. The question then becomes, why hasn't another country done that? And how soon will another country? The great thing about having one country do it is that then you can have the second country do it, and the third, and the fourth. There are plenty of strategies to let us double net food availability by 2050, but we have to have the will to pursue them. Everybody can do something on this, nobody can do everything, but we can make this happen.